Hey, welcome back everyone to race 2 of the Gentlemen's Racing League. So, weather is dry all through qualifying and the entire race. My strategy plan is to go for medium to hards. One stop softs to hards would be possible, but I think with medium to hards you can push a bit more. So we only do a single hot lap, just about to start here. Now, the thing is, the theoretical delta between mediums and softs is supposed to be 1.15 seconds, but for some reason I can't be anywhere within like 1.5 seconds of my own soft time with the mediums. Usually it's more like 1.8 seconds. It's a bit of a struggle to qualify decently here. As you can see, taking all the curb on the left, taking all the curb on the left again. Now avoid it here on the right, this one unsettles the car too much. Here flat out and take a late apex to get some good acceleration. Just about avoided the lock up there, so that was excellent so far. Couldn't hope for a better run here. A bit wide here on the exit. It's not too terrible, but that will be a tenth or so. Now this corner I take very nicely, but the exit wasn't ideal. So the exit there again will have cost me a little bit, but the rest of the lap was really good for what I can hope for on the mediums. And over the line, it's a 27.44. I'm really happy with that lap. I actually never managed to do such a lap in practice before. This puts me in 12th, especially impressive here. Dizzy with a 26.966 on mediums. That's a really strong lap. So here we are then at the race start from 12th. Good launch, looks good, looks good, looks good, and the car just goes. Have to catch it. Lose an absolute heap load of acceleration here, obviously. 2 places gone straight away. And now I have the inside here really tight. Lucky the guy on the inside, the outside ghosts there. But, well, at least we have no damage. So we drop down to 16th. You have to hold on a bit here, do some racing to not lose another position. Just about hold on by taking as much curve as you can. So 16th it is, and we have some racing on our hands to get back to where we need to be. Torsi getting a bit of spin in front. I had to lift off a bit there just to stay safe in case he flies off completely. Keen's AI for some reason goes really aggressive into turn 11 there. Turn 10. But as long as this AI is ghosting, I'll just take no prisoners here and go straight through him. Cars in front has a bit of a lockup.
Okay, not a great start.
Yeah, so overtake Rich, we should be able to get him here into the final corner. And we do, he leaves us a lot of space. Alright, some overtake Rich out of the corner to get some extra acceleration. Now I'll try to switch back to the right here to avoid any contact in case the guy in front brakes earlier. Yeah, and that's a really uncomfortable situation now. I didn't intend to go for the move there. It's just I braked so much later than White Wolf that he kind of had to adjust his line. We both lost a bit of time there. Oh, yeah, maybe I should have left him a bit more space here. Wasn't ideal from my side. Could have given him maybe half a meter more. We're in a bit of a train here. It's normal in the start of the race. ACCT for loss seems to have some front wing damage. It's pretty easy move up the inside and around the outside in the right hander. No chance there without good front wing.
Nice.
Couple laps later here then. Catch up to my fellow admins. They seem to be stuck behind a racing point. It's okay, just save some ERS here, stay in the train. Whoa. That's a 3-second penalty. Well, multiple warnings. So I checked later in the post-race incidents and it gave me 4 warnings. It gave me 4 warnings for a single off-track right there. And obviously including a penalty after the first 3. Still, we kind of got back into the race, P11 now. We're more or less where we need to be, a bit further back than we would want to be, but it's fine now. So Telescaffer seems to be just about out of DRS from Ranky. Yeah, his rear wing doesn't open, we get DRS. He gives us kind of the signal to pass here. Being very cooperative, that's good, neither of us loses time here. Alright, and after several laps of clean air then, guys in front were also really pushing, I think. Ranky goes for the pits. We do the overcut or one more lap. I felt there was still some life in these mediums.
Understood, stopping this lap.
And yeah, we rejoin where we entered. So the racing point is still out on track on his first stint. We rejoin around 2 seconds behind Ranky, so we lost about a second on the overcut there. That's fine though, get some better tires. Another lap later, the racing point rejoins and he lost the position to Ranky. So we're right on his tail now. Seems to be really pushing here. Already locked up the previous corner. Here he goes a bit wide, that's dangerous with this curb there. Again, he seems to be really pushing, trying to catch Ranky. And again, he hits the inside curb, he takes the outside curb and he flies off. Really dangerous curb there, I hope he doesn't have damage. He seems to be rejoining on the minimap now.
Okay, clear.
So the racing point has rejoined, that's good. It's my teammate behind now, though, on the 2-stop, with already his final set of tires apparently.
Safety car deployed. The safety car has been deployed.
Safety car deployed, so that's interesting.
Positive as we catch the pack.
The hearts still have some life in them now, but it's only 12 laps left, and looking at the minimap right now, if you pit right now, we probably only lose 3 positions or so, but the softs will be 2 seconds per lap quicker. So I decide to go for the pits here. Can definitely make the softs last to the end with the safety car.
Slow your pace immediately.
Just have to make the overtakes quickly,
One stop to go. One stop left
because
in this
the
strategy.
softs won't be fast for long. Rank in front went on the mediums, so that's interesting. The last car is just now catching the safety car queue, and now it's a bit of a weird moment.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing.
The safety car restarts, although it hasn't backed off from the field yet, so
No overtaking
the leader gets slowed down, but the safety car is still close to the leader, but we're also already on the start-finish straight. It's a bit of a weird moment. Catches how many people. I get a bit of a run here on Ranky, partly likely also due to fresh tires. So we get him, but the Racing Point is catching up. I'm making a bit of a defensive move here, but looking at the red arrows, they might still be slightly alongside. I don't know how this looked from their perspective, but watching this back, this move didn't look so clean. I didn't realize this at the time. Thought I was clean past them, but they don't seem to have gotten any damage. That's at least something. We really need to get past here. So these tires, as I said, they are good now, and they will be for another couple of laps. They will be really quick. But we need to make these moves, and we need to make them quickly. Telescuffle in front here is on the hard tires, and we just lose so much time here. There's no way we can get past here without making some kind of dive bomb almost. Try to get something done here with the better tires. That doesn't work out. So we probably have to wait for the start-finish straight. I'm already getting a bit fed up here though, so I go for the overtake here already actually. This turns out to be a big mistake, because we lose DRS on the start-finish straight. And that's absolutely terrible now, because Telescuffle gets DRS, Ranky gets DRS, I don't get DRS, and they both get the chance to re-overtake me. Hold the inside here. Ranky gets the better run on the exit due to being on the outside. So use some overtake. We have the inside now finally on the better tires. There's absolutely no chance he can hold it around the outside there on the mediums. So this gives us finally some clean running. A couple laps later we caught the train here, and at this point we're actually already several laps stuck behind White Leopard. As mentioned, we should have gotten these overtakes done really quickly on the softs, but now it's been way too many laps that we didn't make any progress. It's really terrible for the strategy, so I need to really go for it whenever I can, and I do. It's still already too late actually to really make good use of these tires. They're already pretty much worse than the mediums now. We hold it around the inside. Another couple laps later, we are behind my teammate, but Rank is really putting on the pressure now. So now he's on the tire advantage. He's on the faster mediums. Will probably be half a second or so quickly if he had clean air. So we really need to go defensive here. We have absolutely no ERS left. Need to play some hardball racing here. Take the inside. Don't give him a millimeter of extra space. Again, he just gets the run here. I try to defend the inside, but I'm a bit late. Would have been squeezing him off otherwise. Make it a bit tight on the inside though. This just about gives us the better run here in the middle sector. So props to Ranky for keeping it clean. If I didn't trust him as much as I do, I wouldn't have defended like this. Did a good run through here, so that's good. Some good acceleration, but Ranky is still right on my tail. And I don't have the ERS to keep all the overtake through the entire straight. He does. I try to hold it around the outside, turn in on him by accident, completely lose the drive here. Oh, that's my own mistake. Lose the position to White Leopard also. I went completely wrong. Should have conceded the position to Ranky and I would have held on. That's what it costs you. Sometimes racing, sometimes trying to defend costs you positions. Decent race. Overall, we get 7th on track, 8th after penalties. Was a fun race. Thanks for everyone who raced, and hope to see you next week in Vietnam. Bye!